Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Arif Gilany. It's such a privilege to be here this morning. I have some distinguished guests. The information, the knowledge, the wisdom we share here is uncomparable. I have just finished a another call with some teams in UK which they promote health and wellness organization and business. And let me tell you this, we got absolutely the best because we have real people who share their story, and I have some extraordinary people here. I want them to introduce themselves today, and we will start with who is first? Jack Bosma, 30 seconds. Who's Jack Bosma? Because you were here first, sir. We go based on arrival. Jack, 30
Mr. Gilany,
seconds.
please introduce me. Mr. Gilany, please introduce me. 30 seconds, sir. Please introduce me, Mr.
Allow
Gilany.
me.
Thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity. Jack Bosma is the reason we're all in this very room. He introduced us to this platform and has helped us organize this room. So every Saturday we share the nuggets of gold with anyone who can take it and turn it into money within the next week or take it into health. So Jack has been with us to help us organize this. And with that, I'm going to Victor because Victor introduced, also Jack introduced Victor. Victor, come on, sir. Are you here, Victor?
I am here. I am
Still in
Victor
the boat,
Petalano.
okay? Have a setup. We'll go to Hadi first until you get yourself set up. Hadi, you're here, sir. My friend, welcome back from Japan.
Hello, Arif. Do you hear me?
Yes, we can
Yeah.
hear you. Where
Nice.
are
Hello,
you,
everybody.
Hadi? Tell us what you do. Who's that lovely lady? Oh, there's a cat too.
Yes, this is the family. So here's Christine, my wife. She was having a little bit issues connecting her computer, but now at least you can see her on my setup, and you can even see my cat.
Very
So yeah,
cool.
first of all, happy birthday, Arif, and
Thank you,
I
sir.
believe Vic also.
Yes, both.
So
Yes, thank you.
so to present myself quickly. I am Hadi. I used to be an engineer in the aerospace industry. I worked there until last year. My last year was doing management. Um, and after that, yeah, there is a calling in me that wanted me to go somewhere else. And that somewhere else had to be Japan, I believe. So we bought, me and my wife, two tickets to Japan, and we went there working on a farm, and that lead us to somewhere in Okinawa. I didn't know it existed, the island of Ishigaki, which is very far from Japan main island, actually more close to Taiwan, very close to Taiwan. And there we have met a lovely lady that was that hosted us in her lovely guest house. From there, we learned that this guest house was about to be how do you say, going to auction, because she had defaulted on her business. So we wanted to help her buy back this retreat house and make our dream come true. So now the dream is to have a retreat house when we can propose many different healings, because that place actually healed me, and I would like it to continue healing people like me and find their path. And in parallel to that, Christine is a mobile dentist. So, mobile dentist is made giving the service of all dentistry, but packaged in a mobile unit, so we could give that to everybody everywhere. And actually, one interesting project that we did in Japan is to treat someone in the jungle, just to see uh, how far we can go.
Wow.
And so um,
Okay,
I think it's time for Christine to present herself,
go
because she
ahead.
is the
And
doctor
you have
behind
a
this.
guest. You can ask your guest to introduce themselves again. Dr. Christine, welcome back from
Hello.
Japan. Nice
Thank
headset.
you. Thank you. Happy
Tell us very
birthday.
short version of what's happening in Japan. What did you do? And we have a full plan for the next 90 days. So please go ahead.
So my goal is to promote mobile dentistry, and I want to try it in remote area. So what we tried to do in Japan was to do it in the nature. Yeah, and the patient felt, well, I did a screening and cleaning, a manual cleaning only. So we don't use any mobile unit yet, but at least just trying to see how the patient feels. And she feels it's very relaxing to be in nature and hear the sounds of the birds singing. And it's just a start. So we're just doing a pilot test, and it's going well so far.
Wow.
What a great opportunity. Do
Yes.
dentistry in middle of the jungle.
Yes.
I mean, these are people who change the world. Imagine all of the people in these remote areas who need dental care. I'm driving to Montreal to get some dental care as soon as we're done this June. Tony, you want to introduce yourself? Tony, you have your mic off and your camera off.
Hi. I'm based in Ireland, Arif, and we wear a lot of hats. Myself, Victor, Ray, so many of us in the team. What we're trying to do is just help businesses grow, mainly through raising capital, but in other ways as well through marketing systems that we have. So that's what we do. I mean, we've just got so much stuff. There's really not much point in trying to explain it in 30 seconds or even 30 minutes.
I appreciate it.
If you want to raise capital, as long as it's more than about $5 million, we're not looking at anything less than 5 million. Would be very interested. We're especially interested in green technology, which would be renewables, solar, new agricultural techniques, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Anywhere worldwide apart from probably Gaza, Ukraine, or North Korea. Not that with anything against them, but just it's hard to start businesses at the minute in those areas, you know. So we're out to help, you know, medium-sized companies grow a lot bigger, a lot faster, a lot quicker, if they're interested, you know, in growing. And we have a lot of marketing systems which are totally new, using AI, utilizing AI, which can make a business grow really fast. Victor knows a bit about it. Probably knows a lot more about it than I do because I'm not really technical, but that's what we do. We've got so much stuff. It's just overwhelming, you know, completely overwhelming. So if you know anybody who wants to grow a business faster and instead of spending 20 years to get to $100 million, can do it in 3 or 4 years, and we have the team that can help.
We appreciate you being here, sir. Consistently coming here. We're looking forward to having you as permanent. Victor is talking to you so we can set up a three-way to discuss more ideas. My good friend and my neighbor, actually, close to this neighborhood is here. Alex, are you able to unmute yourself, sir? Alex Kolapak. Alex is not able to mute himself because it's very first time. He probably doesn't know how. Let me go to the subject of today's study. Cecilia, are you here to unmute and to tell us 30-second version before I go to Mary?
Yes. Hi, everyone. Good morning.
Morning. How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you.
So you're ready to go on the second session, and I have some deep questions. Glad to see you on camera. Here you go. 30 seconds. Who is Cecilia Higgins?
All right. Well, I help people build wealth through real estate. I'm a real estate broker, and I'm also a professional money hunter as well. I like to engage in different projects and stuff like that. I help people find funding worldwide. So, Tony, I definitely would like to talk to you regarding what you just mentioned, because there's a lot of projects that need funding worldwide that we definitely need your help. And yeah, that's me.
Cool. Thank you for being here. You're looking forward to working with you on all these projects, and the next 90 days is absolutely going to be transformational in your life. But with that, I have the conclusion of this introduction with Mary, and I have some very important questions to ask Mary later on. But Mary, can you tell us who is Mary? Mary Vargas, my very good friend, my auntie, my really companion. I enjoy her conversations very much. Mary, please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Arif. And first of all, happy happy birthday.
Thank you. And
And I
Victor
am
too.
Yes, happy birthday, Arif.
Victor too. Thank you. We both have the same
Victor
birthday.
too, yes.
Thank you.
Everybody, happy birthday and happy life to everybody. Anyway, I'm from Bolivia. I studied in the University of San Francisco Javier. I am a nurse and midwife, an educator for prenatal care for couples. So I travel around the world, the places I wanted. I work them there, and in every culture, I learn a lot. I learned that everything in life is cultural. Within cultural is familiar, and within familiar is personal. So that's why I think medicine became, allopathic medicine became very complicated, because doctors do not have time to go and research and find the root of the symptoms of anybody. So, in my personal conclusion, there is no better doctor for me, for myself. I am my best psychologist, I am my best doctor, my best friend, my best social worker, and etc., etc. But I learned a little late, because before, being the only child, the only grandchild, and the only niece, the only here, the only that, I used to depend on everybody, which a little late, really, I learned that I have to be dependent in myself. And I am very, very, very grateful to all the teachers, life, God, from wherever arrived to my life, because number one, my family, obviously. My mother was very unusual woman for her generation, and her parents and brothers also did my basic education. Without them, I wouldn't be curious. I wouldn't be consistent in my purposes of life. And I owe who I am a little thing, maybe different for many people. Very, very, very fortunate. My teachers are, I cannot count. But in late ages, something helped me to stay functional at my 85 years, was the discipline called movements of Feldenkrais. And I practice that almost every day, because other way I wouldn't be mobile. And Feldenkrais for me was the answer. There are many other disciplines. All of them are good, but everyone has to find which one works for you, because everything works. Medication, therapies, discipline, exercise, vitamins, diet, everything works. But there is no one thing that will work for everybody. So our conclusion is everything is cultural and personal. And if we are not aware of that, that's my personal conclusion, we will never learn. We need some help. I'm not saying we don't. I cannot say I don't need a doctor. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But I don't depend on them, which is different. So that's the main message I think I can do. The potential we all have and we don't use. The lack of our own body, our systems, how it works. You don't have to be a nurse or a doctor, but at least to have the basics. And then you will know in yourself, not only physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and bioenergetically, which is the thing of today. That's all. But it's constant study. And I understand that when we work, no time even to breathe, isn't it? No time, period. And I was one too. So I have to do all this, discover more in detail these beautiful other things since I retired. I am totally devoted to myself now. I learn to love myself. I learn, but I have to relearn and forget many things. And habits, which I have also bad habits, they are almost impossible to change when you keep them until a late age. It's very easy to say, yes, you can, you can. Well, you can try. You may be successful today and then come back. That's a habit. It's habit of many years. And it's very difficult. So I learn now to be compassionate. Compassion is the big thing, and respect. Respect the differences. Living in many countries, I have to learn to respect everybody. Even for me may sound an absurd or stupid, whatever, but I will never say. I keep my mouth closed and I have to digest why it sounds for me not good or whatever, But it takes time. It takes time. And our journey in this planet, for me as ethnic from Aymara and Quechua culture, we learn to love Pachamama, which is Mother Earth. When I grew up with that, I am surprised how people cannot choose the garbage. I grew up in that little town. We will never mix. Whatever is left of food, it will go to somebody who raised pigs. And paper was never wasted. I never use new paper. I always use, and they send, and you all know, all papers come white. I use that for scrap, which I use a lot. So I don't put one little garbage that shouldn't go on Mother Earth. And believe me, in my believing, I am blessed by my other Mother Earth. So for me, it's very, very, very important to teach that to the children, to the youth, although they never listen, because especially teenagers, they think, so we seniors are kind of stupid, But never mind. You just tell them.
Mary. Mary, there's so many things that you said, that's so many gold nuggets. My 2 pages are full. I'm going to Victor. He's got a comment or a question, so I want to break it down.
No. My only comment or question is that we're supposed to be doing 30-second commercials right now, and like everybody's going on and on and on and on, and we just can't do that anymore. So I'm going to actually do mine in 30 to 45 seconds. I am Vic Padalano.
Hold on.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
I am Vic Padalano, husband, father, entrepreneur, coach, collaborator, and educator. I own VAP Marketing, which is a division of actually VAP Marketing DBA Mattress Outlet at Abington. Sleep wellness is my thing. I've created an environment that we surround sleep wellness with overall health and wellness, financial wellness, and the whole idea of lifestyle wellness to be able to combine for everybody to do better, feel better, live better. And it's all done through collaboration and through the efforts of this organization by educating on all those awesome things, and to be able to have a group of people do the same. So this thing that we're doing here, Camel Care Blue Zones, is integrated into my business and what I do for everybody to enjoy and do extremely well with. And collaboration is the key, because we believe that personal development and mindset is the key to become not only a better person, but a better business person, to get clarity, to make their lives and enrich others much, much better overall.
Thank you, Victor. You have the expertise. We're going to use it. Mary has, Hadi has, Cecilia, everybody. My 30-second did this, Mary. Since you know me since years ago, I'm Arif Gilany. I'm a mindset coach. I will teach everyone in this class how to wake up in the morning happy go to bed happy and be very productive during the day, because we're introducing this system that is absolutely unique. Nobody in this world has a Mary, has a Victor, has Jack, except here in this community has Hadi, has all of these good people who are contributing. With that, I want to invite everyone to Saturday mornings to spend with us, to learn instead of going to pharmacies and doctors. We got Mary, we got Victor, we got everyone here, and we'll be right back. Thank you.